peasy. Huh? Too slow. Try to keep up. Huh? Easy peasy. Huh? Easy peasy. Still got it. Huh? Huh? Too slow. Take this. Huh? Take this! Yeah! Take this! Easy peasy! Easy peasy! Take this! Too slow! Don't give up! Song lives inside you! Try to keep up! Easy peasy! Still got it. Try to keep up. Easy peasy. Take this. Easy peasy. Too slow. Easy peasy. Too slow. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Too slow. Easy peasy. Don't give up! Too slow! Too slow! Easy peasy! Too slow! Try to keep up! Take this!
Got you!
Easy peasy! You're finished! Take this! Don't give up!
I prefer the cover of mist. Is this to your taste?
Too slow! Easy peasy!
How about there?
Don't give up!
Is this to your taste? How about there? Sorry. Is this to your taste?
Easy.
Keep on fighting!
Easy peasy.
Hurry!
For the kill!
Tear them to pieces!
Too slow. Easy peasy.
How about there? Is this to your...
Let's go. GB. Hidden 90-second run. Divine Ruin Heresy.
Face?
Don't give
Tear
up.
them to pieces! This can't be! Time for my secret art! Mystic Mandala! Yate! Yate!
Try to keep up.
Prepare your souls! Farewell!
Don't give up.
It is done.
Easy peasy.
Hurry!
I'll bury you!
How about there?
This is not the end!
Don't give up. Too slow.
Hurry!
Easy peasy.
Time for my secret art! Mystic Mandala! Yate!
Oversurge! Azure Striker! Voltaic Change!
Goodbye, GB.
You're up, kitty!
Don't give up.
Prepare your souls! Farewell! Is this all I could do? Oops. I played around too long.
Watch your step.
Too slow. Take this. Easy peasy.
Oh, come on! I should not fall on
Watch your
anything.
step.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Try to keep up. Still got it. One more. Still got it. Take this. My song lives inside you. Easy peasy. Too slow. Try to keep up.
Ah! Why can't you double jump?
Here's a bonus. Here's a bonus. Don't give up.
Now it's time to finish this! I won't let you go! How about you?
Take
Break over!
Keep on fighting.
I won't let you rhythm of love! What? Stay with me! Fall apart! Catch! Arrive!
Too slow. Easy peasy.
How about you? You're quite the
Don't
fighter!
give up.
Now for my specialty! Waltz of twin elements!
Too slow. Let's go. DB. Hidden 90-second rope. Divine Ruin Heresy.
Mix it up! Such a splendid show! That's it for tonight.
I can't stand any of you! I'll waste
Don't give up!
Eat this! You see that? I never asked for this! Awesome!
Don't give up! Easy peasy! This'll do it! How's that? Let's go! GB! Hidden 90-second run! Divine Ruin Heresy!
This is so not over yet!
Take this!
Now I'm seeing red! Recession! I don't need no weak sauce! Mega Ultra Bomber!
Hey, what's up? How you doing? How you doing, friend? Should be in bed. I should be in bed. And I like this game too much. Movesets, huh? Feel like this game got buried by Xenoblade Chronicles. That game is definitely not for me though.
I
Kind
can't
of
stand
MMO
any
looking
of ya.
combat. No thanks. That's like the big game coming out this week. Man, I was excited for this.
Eat this! You see that? Come eat that! Awesome! Take this! I never asked for this! Got ya! This'll do it!
Easy peasy. Don't give up.
Dance, dance! You see that? Take this! I'll waste it! Come eat this!
This. Let's go. GB. Hidden 90-second run. Divine Ruin Heresy.
This is so not over yet!
Don't give up. The song lives inside you.
Now I'm seeing red! Procession! I don't need no messiah! Sweet sauce! Mega Ultra Palmer!
They should have not released this game this week. Well, ironically, this is a lot less of a time investment to play over Xenoblade. That's like a massive game. This is like, you can beat this game in one sitting. But they're going for different audiences. Obviously, I don't like MMO combat stuff, so... But everybody's putting their money towards that. It's just like no, hardly any publicity for this at all, which is a shame. This is like the best platformer to come out in a hot minute.
Round one. Here I come. Game on. Too slow. Let's go. Hit on this. Too slow. Hit. Gotcha. Woohoo. Too slow. Round and round. Take this. You like that? Don't give up. Where can I be? No way I'm gonna lose. Here I am. In and out. Too slow. Round and round. Totally. Where am I? Don't give up! Calculations? That program! Brilliant raid! Let's go! GB! Hidden 90-second run. Divine
No, I don't want that. I want to retry.
Song will give you
I want
strength.
that. He just fucking kills him for you. Wolverine. Gotta get better at the boss fights. Ninja moveset, huh? I haven't even finished the DLC for Kingdom Hearts. Kinda, I didn't like the game that much, so it was okay. I don't know. I'm weird. I don't hate Kingdom Hearts. I don't hate it. It's just I never really got super into it. It doesn't help that I never played the Final Mix versions for any of the Kingdom Hearts games except for 3. Like I said, I didn't even finish that. And I only played vanilla, the first and second game. That obviously influences my opinion, because those games are the vanilla versions are usually pretty barren. They add a lot of stuff in the final mix. But yeah, I beat 2 like right when it came out. I never really played the final mix. I had a modded PS2. I just didn't care to really play it again. I know that it made the game like way better. I'll probably try it on the Epic Game Store next time they have it on sale. But yeah, those are pretty massive expansions, and I never really played them. Kingdom Hearts 1, I also beat. I beat that game when it came out. I never played the final mix. They brought out the final mix here, right? Or was that one Was that one Japan only too? So I like legit don't know. I'm not very knowledgeable on Kingdom Hearts, despite beating the main trilogy. Because I know 2 Final Mix didn't come until like 7 years later. They put the game on PS3. That was like the first time that they could legally play it in English. Other than that, it was getting the ISO and doing patches and shit, which I'm not that passionate. I'd do that for like Basara or something, but Kingdom Hearts, nah, I didn't care to do that. Was Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix released here? Because Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix was Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix was Japan only for years. Well, I remember watching videos of people playing it on modded PS2s and stuff. Yeah, that's kind of strange. They like made those games way better, and then they didn't release them here until like a long time passed. Original PS2, no, yeah, that's what I thought. That would explain why I never played them then. I wasn't that hardcore into it. Yeah, I remember watching those. A lot of the really old school gameplay channels were all playing that game uh, when the final mix came out. Because the final mix came out around the time that pretty much the first gaming channels were all playing it. I wonder what happened to all those guys. They probably married with kids, some shit. This has been a long time. A lot of people got banned back then because you could get banned for literally anything back then, especially gaming stuff. YouTube didn't really seem to want gaming stuff on here anymore at the time, which is ironic because like pretty much the biggest channels on the site are all gaming channels. And like at the time they were really cruel to people doing gaming content. A couple of them, I remember one guy. He put up a lot of Kingdom Hearts stuff, but he kept getting banned. He came back like 3 times, then he disappeared. I'm like, yeah, I'd probably give up at that point too. He was putting up a ton of stuff. He put up a lot of really nice raw gameplay. Keep in mind back then, there was like no clickbait back then. Most people just uploaded themselves playing the game with no mic, which I actually prefer that. I like to look at raw gameplay of like somebody decent playing the game. They don't have to be like top level or anything, but like, get a feel of the mechanics. He put up like a lot of really cool stuff back at the tail end of the PS2 era. When I remember I kept following him, kept subscribing to him, and then he just kind of disappeared. He got tired of The bans. That's why it's an accomplishment. I've had this channel sit for like 16 years now, because you could get banned for anything back then. I remember Metal Gear Solid 4 was one. People got that game early, and they started putting up the ending, and they were getting banned left and right. And I'm like, man, I'm really glad I'm not a fan of that. Like, they didn't even give you a strike; they just ban you. I don't remember who it was, but they were a pretty good early gaming channel too. That guy just got Thanos snapped. His channel's just gone because he put up the cutscene with Meryl and Johnny Sasaki at the end of the game. I remember watching that, and then like the next day's account was just gone. Like straight up like erased from existence. Vaporized. And now it's a lot harder to get banned unless you you do stuff like openly pirate a game and then put up the ending. Although sometimes they don't even care about that. There's that that channel Boss Fight Database. They straight up just spoil the final boss in like literally every game. Like the day it comes out. I don't quite know how it works. Nintendo gets pissed about that. I know a lot of people are getting axed because of the Xenoblade game. They were obviously like playing a game on emulator or something. Yeah, that combat looks mad boring. At the same time, I can see the appeal of it. It's tab target like MMO combat, but without the subscription fees and the massive massive time investment. Some people like don't have time to play MMOs. Don't have enough enough IRL time. I think 14 is the exception for a lot of people. Yeah, that game looks pretty boring, and it looks really bad on the Switch too. Not my kind of thing at all. Frame rate and the resolution is bad. It's like super blurry. It's already 60 FPS on Yuzu. Need like a beast computer to do that, or is it like modest? You need like a 3080 and an i9 1120. Or like in a decent computer do it. Yeah, Yuzu, Yuzu is pretty embarrassing for Nintendo. You can straight up legally buy a game, not break the law, buy the game legally, and then play it on emulator like the day it comes out, and it's better. Like, how sad is that, man? A brand new console. That's unheard of. Like, it was a pretty big deal when you could emulate the PS1, and it was like really choppy, and you needed a pretty good computer to do it. It was like a huge deal when you could do that. Now, like, the Switch is still like, it's still current. And you can legit like buy a game legally, dump it, and it's better in every way than playing on the console. Like, that's sad. It really is. That's never really happened before, like, gaming history. Normally you gotta wait, like, quite a while after the console is, like, long dead, and there's not really games coming out for it anymore. But nope, you can straight up buy a game, dump it, and put it on the emulator, and it's a better experience. Double the frame rate or more, faster load times, mods. Playing Three Hopes was pretty eye-opening. I'm like, dude, I paid for this game. I paid for it twice, actually. I paid for it. And I don't play it on the console anymore because it runs like crap. And it's blurry. I can play it like 1080p 60 most of the time. It's embarrassing. I don't know what the hell Nintendo's doing. They gotta get a more powerful console, like, fast. Situation is just getting worse and worse. A lot of people are saying that what little gameplay they've shown of Breath of the Wild 2 is, like, not possible on the current Switch. So Breath of the Wild 2 might be like the first game where they use it to promote the new console. Pretty likely. But Twilight Princess was like that too. Twilight Princess was like, we're still gonna put this on GameCube to not, like, completely piss off people, but you know, that was like the biggest launch game for the Wii, pretty much. Even though it wasn't really a Wii game, it just kind of half-assed motion controls onto it. I'll probably do that with Breath of the Wild. It'll still come out on the original Switch, like, definitely cut down, but they'll have, like, a Switch successor and it'll be available on there at launch. Yeah, uncapped frame rates are really good for console games, because it essentially means that if you emulate it, emulate or overclock, the game will just run better by default, and, you know, nobody will have to, like, patch it or anything, which is exactly what Three Hopes is. Probably going to be a new Switch next year, I imagine. Developers are getting pretty pissed at Nintendo because it's like the most popular console. It has like the most market share, but you know, it can't handle anything. It's really weak. Even like indie games aren't really given. They have to do something. It's probably just chip shortage. Part of it, and then also they want Breath of the Wild 2 to be ready for it. They have like a big AAA game. How is it a waste? It's not a waste. Because you can dump the games. That's all I use mine for. I don't do any really overclocking or anything. No, I dump my games. Also, even if I didn't dump the games and I pirated them, I'd still want my saves. So I have some, like, big-ass save files on there. It wouldn't be beneficial for me to pirate Switch games. It would actually be worse for me. So A, I already bought the game, and B, I can keep my save file. Which is like a big thing for me. I'm not gonna play through the game again just to get it for free. I don't feel like playing this anymore. Let's play something else. I feel like getting pissed off tonight. Let's play something else. But yeah, if you're not willing to dump the games, or you don't have like massive save files like I do, Jailbroken Switch is kind of a waste at this point, because you can just play the games better on emulator. It depends on your ethical standpoint. But for me, it's partially ethical, and it's also because I already bought the game. Like, I like having my own backups, and then I'm not gonna play through a like 60 hours game from scratch just because I can download it for free. You know, if I could just dump the thing and dump my save file, I have like literally no downside. But I definitely see why people do that. It's just for me, I don't have a reason to. I've already bought like every game I want to play on there, so it's legit faster. I just dump the game and dump the save file, and the game is just upgraded. I don't really have to work too hard at it. But yeah, their console sucks. It's trash. I think the situation is just getting worse and worse, honestly. Buying a Switch game blind is not wise. It could be a game like this, like this game has good graphics, but it like shouldn't be even taxing the Switch, and it'll run like trash. Was that game that came out recently, Soldiers? It looks a lot like this game, but the Switch version is like barely 30 FPS, and it has like massive load times. I'm like, dude, this game looks like it could run on the PS1. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this board? How does that happen? Like, that's the kind of thing you think you could just buy on the Switch, and like, okay, I don't need to research this too much. It's like an indie pixel art game. And then I looked up footage of that game, like, what the hell is wrong with this board? Like, did you guys even try? You would die in that game, and it'd be like a minute straight load times. That's the kind of shit that pushes me away from the Switch. Pixel art looking game like this can't even run anymore. know, my Switch kind of collects dust too, especially now that I have the emulator. Or like buy the game and then just dump it, and I don't play it on the Switch. Which is pretty embarrassing when you think about it. An emulator already runs the games better, and brand new games too. That's never happened before in video game history. An emulator is out while the console is still supported and it runs the games better. I like how people try to like downplay that. Like, no, it's pretty bad that legally buy a game and runs better on an emulator with like, I don't know, maybe an hour of setup. You can even import your saves, so there's like no downside. Blaze to the underground. This game is definitely better than Ninja Turtles. I thought Ninja Turtles sucked. The game looks pretty and has a good soundtrack, but the gameplay sucks. I have played this like 5 times more than Turtles. This game's got a good soundtrack too. Pixel art's not as good, but the gameplay is better, and that's all that really matters for beat 'em up. Beat 'em ups don't need like AAA graphics and stuff. It needs to be fun and responsive and fair and playable, and have some semblance of depth. Turtles does not have that. Turtles is a great casual game with your friends, but pales in comparison to this gameplay-wise. This game is much better. X-Men is a lot like the new Turtles game. It's fun to play casually. You try to play that game at a high level, you find out it's a hot mess. You know, of course we didn't care about that as kids, but you start to understand like what makes a good game in this kind of game genre. X-Men is not very good. Like, don't want to really ever play that game again.
Get out of here! Uppercut!
The element of surprise! Surprise!
The biggest problem with Turtles for me is fact that all the characters are basically the same. You have like Dynasty Warriors clone moveset thing going on. You have like one or two things about them that's unique, and that's it. There's 7 freaking characters in that game. They're all basically just clones of each other. Man, that's a killer for me. I like playing as multiple characters, or like having a lot of choices, archetypes to choose from, and they're all literally the same, so not feeling it. I wish they got another team to make that game. Get these guys to make that game. Shit would have been ultimate.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man!
Uppercut!
Already more than halfway through this game. It's been 13 minutes. These guys understand what an arcade beat 'em up is. None of this 2-hour run shit. 30 minutes or less. 45 minutes tops. I wish other people making beat 'em ups would understand. I've beaten this game like 2-3 times in a row. Just 'cause it's fun. I was trying to no miss, but I'm too tired. I haven't played this in like a week. I didn't handle that situation very well. Knife guy was being a dick. Oh well, we'll play it out. I'm not recording right now anyway. Play it out. No resets.
Perdedor inútil! Martelo! Ok.
just fell apart, didn't it? I was playing good for a while. Oh well. D-Rust run. I'm starting to play really bad. I'm not making the right decisions.
Uppercut!
This payback is long overdue.
What a shit run that was. Terrible run. Oh well. Still, sub 25 minutes. Not bad. Terrible run. That's like the worst run I've done in that game in a while. But I also haven't played this character since the patch, so that's my excuse. GG's. I think I'm done for tonight, folks. I think I am done for tonight. Probably do some Gunvolt and let's see what else. Gunvolt and Orochi, maybe a little bit later today. Otherwise, there should be a kitty sitting stream. There was not one today because I was watching a stream and then I got busy with other stuff. But all I really played mobile-wise was PGR, and that's like 15 minutes right now. Or log on, do Pain Cage, and then Warzone, and then the event mission. That takes like 15 minutes. I didn't really feel like playing anything else, so I'll try to do a kitty. I should do a kitty sitting stream today at least. Probably play Gunfire, Reborn, and PGR, and then whatever the hell else I feel like, emulators and stuff. Kind of have more variety on those streams now that I quit like pretty much all the service games I was playing. I quit KOF All Star. I quit the Dynasty Warriors game because I think they banned people who don't live in Southeast Asia from using the cash shop, and I have a decent enough account that's not too bad, but if you ever played a service game before, you know that not being able to use the cash shop at all is really shitty. Because, even if you're not a whale, you want to, they'll have like a package for like 10, 15, 20 bucks. It's like, yeah, sure, I'll buy that. I play this game every day. And I can't do that anymore. So kind of like, felt like it was kind of a waste of time to keep playing. Pinnacle of Combat, I just quit because that game is in fucking maintenance mode. They like don't add anything to that game at all. I don't know what the hell is going on with the people making that game. It's like, dude, you got the license to make a Devil May Cry game, and you made a good one. It just needs polish and less bullshit monetization and actual content. That's all it needs. But they're like not even doing that, and they're talking about releasing that game worldwide. I'm like, dude, that game is going to get buried alive if you put it out. They put that game out the way it is right now. It's going to get terrible reviews, and for good reason. The combat is great. You can't get any better than that on mobile. It's just it's a garbage service game because they just don't add anything. They haven't added anything in like 6 months. So on those streams, I'll probably be playing more emulators and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to call it for tonight. It's like 2 in the morning. I don't really feel like playing anything else. I have some backlog stuff I want to work on, so maybe I'll probably do some of that maybe within the next week after I get all the Gunvolt 3 out of my system. It's probably be a few more days. Other than that, it's just going to be random stuff. Nothing really interesting coming out until October. October is Star Ocean 6 and then Bayonetta 3 come out like the same week. So I'll be mad busy then. Until then, I'm kind of just playing random stuff. I don't think people mind too much. There might be some indie games or something I like, but there's like no other big games I'm really interested in playing. So bear with me here. Kind of working with not really a whole lot of cool stuff to play right now. Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. Thanks for watching. See you guys. I might try to get on in the morning if I'm not too tired.